Hello there. Slight little change to a normal Robinson's Ramble intro, but I thought I'd give you this one while I'm driving because well, the reason being is that we're going up to Loughrigg Fell today. Loughrigg Fell is a hill in the central part of the Lake District. It stands on the end of the long ridge coming down from High Raise over Silverhow towards Ambleside, and is separated from its neighbours by the depression of Red Bank. The route I'll be showing you in this guide starts at White Moss Car Park and is 6.8 miles in length, with the highest elevation being Loughrigg itself, being a snip under 1100 feet. And seeing Rydal Water and the gorgeous cave as well. The reason why I'm doing it right now, oh dear, is because in order to get that way, I have to go through Windermere. Going through Windermere is absolutely fine, but it's getting through that little bit between Windermere and Ambleside. And oh my goodness, I'm just looking at the traffic coming from Ambleside down to Windermere. Oh, hope that's not there when I get back down. So yeah, it is a bit of a warning very quickly. Oh, there you are, hello. Of when you get to this part of the Lake District, it can be a little bit busy. So please be patient. Well, we got there. So, official beginnings of a walk at least. Hi, I'm Jason, if you didn't know that by now, and welcome to another Robinson's Ramble. The reward is worth it, absolutely, for this. And what you may notice, of course, as well, apart from cars, you can get this way on the bus as well. £5.99, very handy to know, isn't it? Very handy to know. And we're just walking alongside beautiful Rydal Water, right over here. And what I'm going to do is show you a little route that I've done for a number of years. I don't think my dad, maybe once or twice, but I do like doing this one. We're going to do Loughrigg Fell, and it shows gorgeous views over Grasmere and Rydal Water. It is worth it with all this traffic, I promise. This is only the beginning. It's not all road walking. The reason why I'm on the road for a wee bit at the moment is because I've come to the closest car park on the route. I'll show you later on, if you get there early or late enough, there is another wee little car park, but it's very limited in spaces. I've stopped over at the Whitecross Walks car park, which is, yeah, it's convenient, although it is about £7.20 for about 3 hours, which hopefully I'm not going to take any longer than that. Should we start? Loughrigg Fell. Off we go. Badger Bar, straight across the road from the Badger Bar. Nice little bridge to descend upon, getting over the little bottom end of Rydal Water, which is a handy little one, because this is sort of where we'll meet the route back up once we get up and complete the route. So it qualifies into one of my dad's criteria for his walks. Is yeah, make sure you've got a pub nearby for a pint afterwards. And the Badger Bar, it's very nice. I haven't been there for a wee while, but I know they've got a lovely little beer garden, and you can have a nice quenching pint of cider. Rydal Water's over there. badger bars behind us. We're just going to get up to the main part of the route here to start our circular against a, well, it's not quite broken. Oh, have a look at this. Sort of a broken tree, not quite. I can't make that one out. The official classification over it. Nice and locked. Good, good, good. Right. Let's get on the main part of the circular. So I'll let you know now. You can, from the gate that I've just left, turn right and go straight to Rydal Water. There's an incline that goes up to the cave as well if you fancy it. However, I'm kind of the old-fashioned type. I like to get all the work done first, get up Loughrigg Fell, and then get myself down and have the payoff afterwards. Weird like that. You can go straight to Rydal Water. There's no rules and regs, of course, for any ramble. You do what you want to do. So, Pelter Bridge car park, as you can see, bit popular. And what I've also found out, it's a little bit cheaper than the other car park I stayed at, but if it was full when I got here, it's full when I got here. That's absolutely fine. So if you are going to use the Pelter Bridge car park, as I mentioned previously, definitely come nice and early. I don't know, 8, 9 a.m. early, and or quite late, and turn it into a gorgeous sunset walk. But I got here about 11 o'clock in the morning, full. So that's why I had to travel about another mile or so down the road to get somewhere to park. But as we saw on the road, there are buses. There's the 555 and the 599 as well, which you can get from Lancaster or Kendal. Easy to get to. So, yeah, there are options to get up here anyway. You don't have to be a driver, and that's one of the advantages of this particular route, certainly. So, Pelter Bridge, I'll wrap you around. Pelter Bridge is just up there. We are going to be turning down this direction and getting all the hard stuff out the way first. Then you get the reward. That's what I tried to do. Yes, I've just realised something. In my haste of leaving the car park, thinking, right, I've paid for 3 hours, go, I might have forgot to put my walking boots on. So fortunately, the past weekend, I'm filming this on a Monday, and Saturday, Sunday has been absolutely glorious in sunshine. And that's where I've been working anyway, down Cheshire way. Hopefully up here as well, so hopefully it's kind of dry. But as I say in pretty much all my videos, do as I say, don't do as I do. Check you've got the correct footwear. So I'm going to try this in Skechers. Hopefully it'll be all right. And always check your footing as well, because, you know, some routes have some scrambles, some sharp inclines. So as much as the surrounding area can be absolutely stunning, check where your hands and your feet are first. Right, we have come to the point where it stops being the road walk. We're coming up here So kissing gate to navigate. Yes, I'm a poet. And off we go on the first incline. So this I've done several times before, so I do like this route, and that's why I wanted to film it. But it was only last night I decided, come on, let's do this. So as I may have mentioned in other rambles, I'm a wedding toastmaster. Absolutely I love what I do. It's amazing. Finally found a role that I want to do, you know, until I retire, if that's the thing when I get to retirement age. And but just turned into September, the wedding season's just petering off a bit, and for the first time in I think literally months, I've got 3 full days off. I was like, wow, what am I going to do? Shall I just stay in my PJs and play Zelda on the Switch all for 72 hours? No, I will play a little bit, but not for 3 days. And then it struck me. I thought, well, the weather's going to be excellent. And I tried to film, I actually filmed Loughrigg Fell sometime last year, but it was before I got this 360 camera, and it was before I got a gimbal for my other camera as well. So it was a little bit shaky. And the footage was, yeah, it was redundant. It was not, I was going to post anything on Facebook with it because it looked like you were going to get travel sick from it. So I thought, today's the day. And it gave me such a sense of excitement that I was going to do it because of places like this. Honestly, it's because I'm quite the oh, go on, do you want to see it? Anyway, a little stream going along to the beck of Rydal Water. I am quite the procrastinator. I can be anyway. But when it comes to walks, honestly, I felt happy. Like, yes, I want to get to bed early. I wanted to get to sleep. I want to set my alarm on the day off and get myself up here. So that is what I've done. And hopefully, if you've been curious about this route, it benefits you as well. So if you haven't discovered or listened to me just yet, we are taking the sort of south end, the back end, as I like to call it, of towards Loughrigg Fell. So we're just doing a bit of the wilder part, the overgrown part. Still some nice views to be had, and follow this little stream. It's not the worst of view behind, is it? But we're not going that way, we're going this way. So if you've got this wall on your left-hand side, you're going the right way. And I just passed a fellow hiker who's just coming down off Loughrigg Fell, and he was saying, yeah, a warm day for it. I was like, yes, that's why I'm going this way around, because those amazing steps on the north side of Loughrigg, in weather like this, going up them, oh, I'll be shedding some pounds. I'm shedding some pounds now. But I can imagine that I'm throughout this video, as well as get a bit puffy panty, might look a little bit soggier by the time we get to Loughrigg Fell. I mean, I understand, you know, I love watching YouTube channels, and one I find very entertaining is Scott from Kentucky Ballistics, and I've just seen he's done something recently with Eddie Hall, the beast. And it was a very hot day in Kentucky, and you could just see the t-shirts getting gradually wetter, whoop, and wetter. And yeah, even though we're in Cumbria and not Kentucky, that might happen today. Woo! Okay, narrow trail complete. Narrow trail, yeah, something like that. Following that wall coming up, when you get to this bit, you'll be able to see, well, you can see some walkers already up there anyway. I can, zoom's not brilliant on there, but basically Loughrigg Fell is that direction, so you can't go wrong if you start following your nose. As long as you get up to here, start turning right, get towards the more incline, and we'll get to Loughrigg Fell all in one piece. And I have discovered, how well can you see it? I'll turn it around here. It's yes, stepped in a puddle. So please bring some hiking boots. These sketches aren't waterproof. They're comfy, but they're not waterproof. Well, getting warmer, getting my workout done for the day, that's for sure. Woo! So fortunately, I brought myself some water, juice, brought myself a packed lunch, so I can fuel myself again when I get up to the top. But in the meantime, we'll carry on. You don't, again, it's one of those, get up Loughrigg Fell. There's a myriad of different routes to get up here, as long as you have an OS map or a handy app. Again, I'm a poet. You can't go wrong as long as you've got a good sense of direction. I'm just using my sense of direction at the moment, but it's all working out for the best. But again, can't complain about that, can you? See, the payoff's absolutely worth it. We're getting there, we're not even at the top. The top of Loughrigg Fell is just up there. You've got a cairn there. Yeah, well, let me show you about, if you can just see, I just did a nice shot with the lengthier part, the selfie stick. Not a euphemism, thank you very much. Windermere is just down there. We're going to get round there. Rydal Water's just on the other side of there, and Grasmere is just on the other side, which we will see. And hopefully, I've got a fully charged drone in my backpack. Hopefully we get to use it. Right, getting there. I want my butties. Let's go. So, last bit of incline done before we get to the top of Loughrigg Fell, which is just there. And I'm not going to disturb my fellow walkers too much with once getting up there, talking to a camera at the end of a stick. I'll sit down, have some butties, and enjoy the views. In the meantime, if you want to enjoy the views, I best get that drone footage on. Music, music. Let's find out. Enjoy. Well, there you have it. I've just realised I've only got about an hour left before my car park ticket expires. I could put a bit more on when I get down, I guess. But yes, I'll switch around. Top of Loughrigg Fell just behind me, and then coming round. Grasmere over there. We're in Windermere, of course, on the south side. It's for views like this, where all the sweat and not tears, heavy legs, heavy legs, is definitely worth it. It's simply stunning. And if you also fancy quick up and down, then just take the steps that I'm going down. But if you want to do it as a circular, just follow my route. Right, time waits for no man. This is another thing, what I love doing walks around here, as well as stunning views like that, is the people you get to meet. So I've just been talking to a Scottish couple, had my selfie stuck at full length, and they were wondering if I was trying to radio in people because he's the chap of the couples has seen that being done before. I was explaining about walking guides. I've actually plugged my YouTube channel with somebody on my one of walks. I think that's the first time. And then just been talking to another chap who was up here the other week, and he's been talking to some people that's come up from London, and a few weeks ago the weather was not this good, and he was saying that they were explaining it's like, oh well, it's cloudy but still stunning scenery. But again, you may change your mind if you've been to it when it's looking like this. Lovely stuff. Anyway, we will continue our descent down these steps. Why I'm staring at the screen is, if you ever get onto this, you'll know why. Because I am concentrating on my footing for the life of me. So I just wanted to quickly put something down as well during this walking guide. I'll time code the walking guide as well. So if you don't want to hear this sort of the mental health bit, you're more than happy, skip away and enjoy the rest of the guide. But I just wanted to give you a bit of sort of personal insight for myself and why I do this, as well as a testament to my dad and the guides that he used to do and the routes he used to do around in the Lake District, how it benefits me right now. Last week I was looking back retrospectively about what's been happening with me through the past few years and the reasons for my dip. I've been able to identify these things myself because for the past over a year or so I've been seeking therapy with a local registered therapist, and it's been wonderful. It's been so productive for my well-being. And so I know everybody, and this isn't like a woe is me sort of thing, it's just where I'm coming from. So hopefully that explains a lot more for myself. So 2018, 2019, within the space of those 2 years, I was made redundant twice. Through that period of time as well, my father passed away, and which I've mentioned, of course, I'm sure, in previous walks, the week before Christmas in 2018. A few months after that, my long-term partner decided to break up with me. That was in 2019. And honestly, this isn't the woe is me, it's just how I got to my low point. And we all have our different stories. We all find a different low point. But what's important is to identify it and remedy it with whatever, whether it's seeking a hobby like walking in the Lake District. Find something that's good for you, certainly. So yeah, there was a breakup with my long-term partner, of which I was a stepfather to her kids, and I miss them every single day. If you've ever been any form of parental figure, you know what that's like. So it all came to a head to myself, unfortunately, where it was a breakup of another relationship, because I thought I was sort of trying to emulate my previous relationship with my last partner, and it was such a bad breakup, I decided to try and end my life with an overdose. And yes, that was, of course, the low ebb. And it's taken me, so that was 3 years ago, November 2020, about a day or two before my mum's birthday. Got nothing but good timing. But it's with realising I was rock bottom that I could look up. I could see, right, things aren't going very well, Jace. So I took an online wellness course. I sought counselling straight after that. And as I said, this therapist I've been seeing to as well for over the past year has helped me in leaps and bounds. And I hope it can help you as well. If you're too shy, or you feel like, oh, my friends and family, they're too busy to do to listen to little old me, then find another avenue to talk, because you know, if you get to that point where I couldn't identify how low I was, you need it. Help yourself out, most definitely. Right, enough waffling. Shall we get on with this guide? I hope this is helping you out because it's helping me out a great deal. Right, come on, let's do it. And we are at the bottom. So, if you want to go the west side of Grasmere, by all means, go behind me. But if you're going to the steps and you want to see Rydal Water and the cave, that is this way. Onward to the cave. You want to familiarise yourself with the path if you're coming this way round? Looks a little bit like that. A little less shadow on my face as well, so hopefully this part of the walk will look a little bit better. But just over that ridge, a couple of corners, and get to the cave. So yeah, it's well worth a quick visit, and even if you just want to do the cave itself and just the water and bypass Loughrigg, same place, Pelterbridge car park, the other car park that I've at the other side of Badger Bar, easy to get to, not the hardest walks. Right, downward we go. You are, whoops-a-daisy, hello. If you are in a rush to get down to your car because you think your ticket is expiring, please don't rush, because still, it's not all paved. It's a little bit rocky, odd tree stump in the way, so yeah, we wouldn't want to twist an ankle, so keep yourself safe. That was the exact same hee-hee. I don't know if you've ever seen the the Tartan House walk I did. I had a bit of a slip. That must be my go-to hee-hee. So through the powers of crafty editing, yes, the pint has been quaffed. But, oh, well worth it, well worth it. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ramblers, thank you so much for watching another Robinson's Ramble guide. It is at the end of the guide now, so please, as it is customary at this time of day, give the video a like. I'd be honoured if you do. I'd be even more honoured if you subscribe to the channel. Give a few more guides upcoming. I was thinking of doing one that I couldn't do last year because, well, snow and the road was closed. But it will be coming up very soon. So whatever you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching once again. And I hope I haven't gone on too much about the personal stuff as well. If you did watch that, thank you so much. I hope it helps. Hope it helps you. But yeah, one last little bit of Rydal Water. Thank you so much. Happy rambling. There's just one more thing as well, just before I forget, because of course there's been quite a personal, well, there's been a personal extract within this guide anyway, is to say thanks to my mum. She has given me so much support when I've had this low, as it were, and she's helped me out no end. I stayed at hers for the first few months when I was at my lowest, and helped me out no end. So, Toffee Waffy, Daphne, Mum, Mam, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Happy rambling.